What is going on, YouTube? Coming to you with some interesting information. If you have been lucky enough to score yourself a PS5, some exciting news is on the horizon. We will finally be able to expand our internal storage for actual PS5 titles in a future software update. However, Sony has been extremely specific and very nitpicky about what is compatible and what is not. So I went ahead and purchased a heatsink and a 1TB Samsung 980 Pro that I am going to walk you guys through on how to install it, and then also doing a check and just making sure that it fits, because one of the biggest things that Sony has been adamant about is that it has to fit inside the tin enclosure provided. So without further ado, let's jump right into this. So first, what you're going to want to do, and I've seen a lot of people and heard about a lot of people breaking their PS5s because they weren't sure how to take these covers off, whether they were trying to paint them or do whatever. So what I do is, if you press your palm on the PlayStation button and kind of push up and then down, it will come right off. No muss, no fuss. When you're putting it back on, you really need to be careful of these prongs here. That's the main thing that people are breaking. They're snapping these off when they go to put it back. So I'm going to set that to the side for now. And this is not the side with the M.2 drive. We need to go to the side that has the disk drive. So now once we're on this side, same thing. Come to this corner, pull down, pops right off. Your M.2 compartment is right here. Obviously you've got your fan here, and let's go ahead and take that off and get in there. And that's as somebody who's had a PS5 since day one, I have been waiting because of the size of Cold War and probably Battlefield 2042, all of these new titles coming out. They're going to just eat up space. So once you get that cover removed, your set screw will be set in this default position right here. The pins to connect the M.2 are on this end, closer to the disk drive. So from here, now that we're fully opened, let's prep the heatsink. So I'm going to post links, and especially if this heatsink does indeed fit, I will post the Amazon link that I purchased it from. Really good. Comes with some thermal tape as well. We'll cut that to fit. We'll get this pulled out and get it in there, see if it fits. As of right now, Sony has this in beta testing, but with the fear, as I'm sure a lot of people are afraid, just like the scalpers stole all the consoles, I was worried that the scalpers would steal the expansions. So I went ahead and bought mine early. So even though I'm doing this, it's going to end up sitting on a shelf for a while. So I'll cut that to fit. They call it thermal tape, but it's not very sticky. But just went ahead and did something like that. Should keep it away from that. Let's go ahead and cut the other one. Actually, might be able to use this other piece. Or is it a little too short? See, that's, am I supposed to cover that hole? I should have looked at. Okay, I can cover the hole, so let's cut this one. Let's go like right there. Do a little check. Should be good. So it's been extremely frustrating. At one point on my PlayStation 5, I was actually playing the PS4 version of Cold War just because I did not have the internal storage required to actually have the PS5 version. And it's extremely frustrating when you've got something like 120 hertz TV and a game like Cold War that actually takes advantage of it, and you can't even use those features because you don't have the space. I really gotta say, while I don't mind putting in the work because I know it'll be worth it in the end, it is kind of frustrating that Sony did not just go the route of Xbox and make a proprietary expansion that you could just throw in. No muss, no fuss. But if this is how they want to do it, I guess that's what they're going to do. All right, so we've got that on there. Yeah, this is not sticky. I figured it would be just a little sticky. So now it's off aligned here. Come on. All right. With this heat sinks setup, it's a clip system. So I've got 2 clips here. And you just kind of fasten them. Okay, so I paused the video because it was a little rougher to get the clips on once you've actually got the thermal paste in there. So now it's nice and secure and it's ready to go. Let's go ahead and do a fit test. So I need to change the angle for this, and you'll have to excuse me. I'm using my grandpa's old workshop to just kind of do this. So if you've never put an M.2 drive in before, it has 2 sections, a larger section and a smaller section. And if you look right there, you'll see the corresponding pins. So we've got that lined up. And when you're putting it in, obviously you want to do it carefully, but go in at an angle. So it goes in like this, you'll feel it pop, and then once it's popped, then you can push it down. Once it's down, remove the set screw that Sony provided us. Apparently that's smaller than the screw for the cover. So let me grab a smaller. I've never taken this off, so this is a first. Let's set this back up here. Okay. All right, so remove that set screw from that default position. And is squirrely. I have big hands too, so working in tight spaces. Oh, that little nugget's supposed to. So there's a little silver ring that you'll need to pull. Actually, let me, along with the screw. Come on. That's what I need. There it is. Okay. So when you go to mount your M.2, you'll need both of these. They're included with your PS5. This is not something that I purchased separately. So this little ring goes into the slot where your SSD ends. Go ahead and snug that up. And there we are. The M.2 has been expanded. And now I have 1.6 terabytes of storage. And from there, then it's just reverse the process. And this also confirms for you that indeed this SSD and heatsink are absolutely compatible with the PS5. Snug that back up. Grab our disk drive tray. Like I said, so when you put this on, just set it on and you will feel it kind of do one of these. So once you get it to that point, then just push it up, you'll hear a click and you're good to go. That's all you need. Don't use too much force and you'll be perfectly fine. I need to clean my PS5 out. It's been a couple months since I've done that. All right, same deal. You got it here. Bingo, and you're done. And so hopefully that helps anybody out that was maybe a little hesitant, maybe never messed with components like that, where you're trying to, you actually have to tear into your system to expand the storage. It's a little bit of a hassle, but it's better than nothing at all. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and leave a like and follow, subscribe. I'm on TikTok, I'm on Twitch, I stream various PS5 titles, and yeah, have a nice day.